A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a British mystery thriller series about a teenager investigating a classmate's murder. The show is based on a young adult crime novel and has potential for future seasons if renewed. The finale reveals two killers. Elliot Ward framed Sal Singh for Andy's murder, while Becca killed Andy for personal motives. Launched on BBC Three on July 1, 2024, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a British mystery thriller series created by Poppy Cogan. The six-part crime show follows the investigative exploits of Pip Fitzamobi, Emma Meyer, a curious teenager who believes there is more to the murder of a classmate than the local police examination has revealed. Unconvinced that the true culprit was captured, Pip sets out to uncover the truth about the death that occurred 5 years prior. With binge-worthy pacing, sublime performances, and a wildly unpredictable ending, the resolution of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder bears closer examination. In addition to setting up Season 2, if renewed, the show's shocking final twists leave some confusion about the real killer's identity, their wicked motivation, possible accomplices, and how Pip managed to solve the case using her cunning wits and wiles. What is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder about? Based on the young adult mystery crime novel of the same name by Holly Jackson, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a 6-part British TV adaptation. The book is the first in a trilogy of novels followed by one novella, with Season 1 of the TV show adapting the first story. If the show is renewed, the plan is for each successive season to follow the next novels in the book series. The crime novel detective series tracks Pip Fitzamobi, Myers, a 17-year-old high school student obsessing over the death of two classmates 5 years earlier. The inciting event is the disappearance of a high school student named Andy Bell, India Lily Davies, whose body has not been found since. Andy's boyfriend, Sal Singh, Rahul Patni, was accused of murdering her after sending an incriminating text message. Soon after, Sal is found dead in what looks to be a suicidal drug overdose. A police investigation occurred but never found Andy's body, prompting Pip to take the case into her own hands and discover the truth. As her investigation ramps up, Pip teams with Sal's brother Ravi Singh, Zain Iqbal, and questions Andy's classmates, closest friends, family members, classmates, and school faculty. Key players include Andy's family members Becca, Carla Woodcock, Jason, Matthew Chambers, and Dawn, Diane Lukens, friends Cara, Asha Banks, and Naomi Ward, Yasmin Al-Kadhari, Max, Henry Ashton, and Rosie Hastings, Annabelle Mullion, and teacher Elliot Ward, Matt Bainton. At least one of the suspects emerges as the culprit, with Pip using her Scholastic Extended Project Qualification (EPQ) dissertation to lay out the evidence. What happens at the end of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder? Pip comes closer to the truth when she discovers Andy Bell was involved with a secret older man after linking them to a hotel registry. Pip's investigation leads her to believe that her own stepdad, Victor, Gary Beadle, is guilty of murdering Andy. When Victor proves to be a red herring, Pip sets her sights on English teacher Elliot Ward. Elliot confesses to having an affair with Andy but maintains that he did not kill her. Pip learns that after the affair, Andy planned to blackmail Elliot and extort money from him to keep their illicit romance quiet. In the final episode, Elliot confesses to murdering Sal Singh and making his death appear to look like suicide via drug overdose. The text message sent from Singh's phone to Andy that incriminates him in her murder was sent by Elliot in a premeditated frame job. Yet, despite confessing to Sal's murder, Elliot still claims he did not kill Andy. However, it's hard to trust anything Elliot says when Pip realizes a mysterious blonde woman she found held captive in an attic in the opening episode has been kept by Elliot all along. The finale flashes back to the fateful night that claimed Andy's life. It turns out, Elliot had more to do with Andy's death than he let on. During a fight about their affair going public, Elliot pushes Andy and her head smacks the countertop and leaves her with a bloody gash on the forehead. When Andy stumbles home, she is hit in the head a second time by her sister Becca. Andy suffers a concussion from the blow and asphyxiates from vomiting. Becca coldly watches her sister die before burying her body in a water well in the woods. When Pip discovers Becca's guilt, Becca tries to kill her and dump her body in the same well. Who is the real killer in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and what is their motive? The final episode of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder reveals two murderers. Elliot Ward murdered Sal Singh, made it look like suicide, and framed him for Andy's death. Knowing that the evidence could point back to his home, Elliot needed a patsy to take the blame and orchestrated Sal's death as a means to that end. Meanwhile, Becca murders her sister Andy for her own set of motives that involved her sexual assault at the hands of classmate Max Hastings. Becca's motives for killing Andy are twofold. First, Becca was resentful that Andy was planning to move out of the house and leave her sister with their strict father, Jason. Secondly, Becca was upset with Andy for refusing to go to the police and report an incident where Becca was drugged and sexually abused by classmate Max Hastings. When Becca discovered that Andy sold the date rape drug that Max used to violate her, Becca flew into a murderous rage and killed her sister. Afterward, she disposed of Andy's corpse in the well and pretended like nothing happened. The final moments of the anticipated 2024 TV show find Becca leading Pip into the woods with plans to drug her, kill her, and dump her body in the same well as Andy. In the nick of time, Ravi and Kara phone the police just before Becca can finish her murderous scheme. Pip survives the harrowing ordeal and suggests venturing to Cambridge to extend her education. She bids Ravi a farewell kiss and tells Max that she won't stop her investigations until justice is served. With 2 more novels and 1 novella worth of source material, Pip will continue her investigative prowess if and when A Good Girl's Guide to Murder gets renewed. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is available to stream on BBC iPlayer.